Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and you might hear it in my voice. I'm currently dealing with a bit of a cough and a cold. I've been dealing with it for a few days now, and I've been putting off making videos in hopes that not speaking will actually make my cough go away and not make it as horrible as it is. But unfortunately, it is still here, and I'm tired of not putting out videos for you guys, so I'm going to power through this one. It's probably going to be a little shorter than normal because, again, I don't really want to push my voice all that much. And it's probably also going to have some really awkward cuts in it as well, where I inevitably am choking on the oxygen around me. So keep that in mind. But we're going to be playing a new deck today, best of one deck. We're going to be playing, not that one, Big Boy Tribal. I've been playing a lot of arena building, some interesting decks. Some of them might have just popped up on your screen. But yes, we're going to be playing Big Boy Tribal, which is essentially Giant Tribal. So Giant Tribal is what you might think it is. It's lots and lots of giants. We got the Beanstalk Giants and the Realm Cloak Giants. They're two of the big ones. We also have Bone Crusher Giant, 3 mana, 4/3. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. And we're also running Sunder Shaman as well as our artifact and enchantment removal, which is going to be pretty cool indeed. Yeah, the cards of note, I suppose, are going to be Escape to the Wilds. This is the first time I'm going to be playing with this card. It felt like an interesting card to put into this deck. You exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your turn, but you can also play an additional land, so it's something that you want to play when you've got a fair bit of mana, maybe even have a Fires of Invention on the field as well, so that this is free to cast and you can use your mana to do some exciting things. You could probably only just play one of those spells, but it's going to be one of the best ones. We've got an Embercleave in here, because this just seems amusing. 6 mana for a legendary equipment with Flash, and when it enters, it attaches to a creature you control, and that creature gets +1/+1, double strike, and trample. And my reason for adding this is mostly because Beanstalk Giant ends up being a 10/10 and things like that. It's coming down as a 7/7 to begin with, so this attached to it will make it an 8/8 double striking, trampling creature, which is almost certainly going to win the game. And if it doesn't, I added a fling in, because people have been asking me to play with fling, so I'm going to add a fling in. It seems amusing. Realm Cloak Giant is also one of our board wipes as well. 5 mana for the cast off, destroys all non-giant creatures. It is Giant Tribal, so the only non-giant in our deck is Paradise Druid, and we're only using that so that we can ramp into like a turn 3 Fires of Invention, things like that. Domri's Ambush, just solid removal if we've got a creature around. As long as our opponent's not using hard removal, this thing's going to basically kill anything our opponent plays. You know, it's going to hit a 4/3 Bone Crusher Giant, turning it into a 5 damage removal spell, probably with a little bit of a hit there as well. And Prison Realm, 3 mana for an enchantment, exiles creatures or planeswalkers, just a little bit of extra value. Once Upon a Time allows us to go grab lands, make sure we hit our land drops, also hits creatures in the late game as well, creatures that also include sorceries like Realm Cloak Giant and Beanstalk Giant, so we get a little bit of synergy there. This grabs creatures and it grabs removal, so it's pretty cool that way. And that's essentially the deck. Without further ado, I'm going to get into the gameplay. Yeah, the mana base speaks for itself. It's just shock lands, 3 Fabled Passages to go grab our basics. We're running a lot of basics because Beanstalk Giant grabs them. And yeah, not sure how this is going to go. I've only played like 1 or 2 games with it, but it's been fun when I've played with it. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. And Jesus Christ, I made it through a video. Wow. Let's get to the games. Alrighty then, we're in, and we got a 3-lander with a Bone Crusher Giant, which leads into a Fire Invention, into a Sunder Shaman, so I like that. A 4-mana spell that makes our spells free into a 5/5. Couldn't ask for too much more than that, honestly. Well, you could ask to not draw that garbage, but here we are. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to thin the deck. Could make an excuse not to thin the deck, because obviously we do kind of need our 4th land drop. But no doubt I will find it anyway. And we'll kill this knight at the end of the Legion. Mardu, eh? Mardu Knights? Yeah. Alright. So I think what we want to do, because we don't have a board wipe until turn 5, we want to kill this Worthy Knight with our Bone Crusher Giant. And we want to do it on our turn so they don't get a chance to cast a Knight. So let's get doing that, shall we? Bone Crusher Giant. Kill you with a Stomp. And our opponent can take the whole turn out to Knight of the Ebon Legion if they choose to do so. I'm just going to go with a Corpse Knight instead. Fair play, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shock myself again, play Bone Crusher Giant. Next turn we can do Fable Passage, Fires of Invention into Sunder Shaman, something like that. Maybe even Domri's Ambush, who knows. Depends on the aggressiveness of our opponents here. Because obviously this isn't good, we need a Realm Cloak Giant, otherwise we're basically dead. Alright, I need a double green just in case they kill my fires. So I can cast everything in my deck. Yeah, let's do Fires of Invention. And I guess maybe I should kill something rather than make a 5/5, because they're just gonna go wide if I don't kill Corpse Knight or Worthy Knight and drain me that way. That's something to consider. And then next turn I could do like Bone Crusher Giant, Sunder Shaman. Yeah, maybe that's the right call. Let's go with kill the Worthy Knight. Yeah, one little nombo is that you do have to hit your Bone Crusher Giant on occasion with Domri's Ambushes. Not amazing, but I think on literally any other giant it's pretty damn good. So yeah, let's just trade off with this Knight of the Ebon Legion. Happily. Opponent wants to take the entire turn out to kill it. It's fine by me. Because I'm pretty sure that I can trade up better than they can. So, Sunder Shaman. And then we'll use the Stomp to kill Corpse Knight. And suddenly I feel like we're in a pretty good position. They can't really put down any artifacts or enchantments anymore because they're going to start losing them. We do need a good draw off the top. So we have something better than any of these cards in hand to play. Smitten Swordmaster. We draw a land. Okay, so we could do maybe land Once Upon a Time, look for Realm Cloak Giant, maybe? Just get more lands. We lost an Embercleave as well. That's a shame. Alright, well, just take a shock land. Doesn't actually matter if this is tapped or untapped. And yeah, let's just... I think we might as well swing for 5. Can only block by one creature. They're choosing to take it. So they can deal 3 to me here and trade off a Bone Crusher for a acclaimed contender or something like that. I'm fine with that, I reckon. I want to be pushing damage. They do have this dude here, which actually drains for 2 off of that Curry Favor. Now 3 if they've got another black mana. Which they don't. Alright. Conclave Tribunal on Sunder Shaman for our opponent. Hopefully we draw something good. That'd be nice. I'd be interested in drawing good cards. Not today. Alright. Paradise Druid. And I guess, because of Conclave Tribunal, I should play this other Fires of Invention. So that my spells remain free. And we'll pass. Paradise Druid not really doing too much with fires around. Just basically being a creature. Do I double block that? I almost feel like I do. Yeah, I'm on too much of a low life total. If I draw a Realm Cloak Giant, I'm going to feel real sad that I didn't block all damage possible. But we're just going to draw lands. Don't know if you've noticed, but we're just going to draw lands. So we lose. Wow, we didn't actually lose, but we're dead. This needs to hit literally Realm Cloak Giant. Otherwise we're done. Alright, well it did. So that's nice. Okay, so let's get that Fabled Passage out there. And destroy all non-giants. We're at 1. But unfortunately, they just play a knight and curry favor and we lose. So, let's watch them do it. Draw a knight, play a knight. It needs to be a non-black knight. Now it doesn't. Now it can just be literally any knight. Alright, so a few too many lands there. Not enough board wipes. And yep, dead. Womp womp. Okay. We're in. And yeah, this is a keepable hand. We got 3 Once Upon a Time into Paradise Druid. All the mana we want. And our opponent's playing Not Fun. Alright, so we're gonna be... We're already dead. Inside. Let's go with a Beanstalk Giant for ramp. Play a tap land. Yeah, opponent on Cavalcade, so they're just interested in doing their dailies and then stopping playing, because... I don't know. I don't find too much joy in witnessing this. To each his own, I suppose. Alright, let's get Paradise Druid down. Just gonna use it to trade off a creature, I reckon. But they never don't have Cavalcade, so expect that in the next turn or two. You want to trade off, do you? I'm going to say no blocks here, because I've got the Domri's Ambush. Domri's Ambush can make Paradise Druid a little bit bigger. And it also makes it a little bit of a good blocker. Creatures with haste. I want to get rid of the Scorch Spitter because this is guaranteed damage. Hexproof, get wrecked. And tap land, say go. Alright, so now we're trading creatures. Which is why they're going to draw the Cavalcade and make sure that they get the extra value out. Surprised they're not at 4 mana already and Torbranding me. This deck's horribly consistent half the time when I'm playing against it. Alright, just an unblockable Ginger Brute. Cool. And I'll light up the stage. Get some pretty good cards. Alright, so let's go grab some basics. I need a double green. I do need a double white as well. But I'm going to play both, so... Forest. Extra white. Pass the turn. Ooh, tap land. And for some reason we won. Alright, that was fun. That literally changed my life. That was beautiful. Okay, we're in, and I like our hand. We got Thinder deck. We got tap land into mountain, ramp, wipe. Seems good. Apologies if my commentary is not on point right now. It is a little bit difficult to breathe. I do kind of want my double white guaranteed. I'm going to get it off the Beanstalk Giant anyway, so I don't think it really matters what colour I pick here. Let's just make them think we're a white deck. Because we are. Ah, it's more Cavalcade. Just when the first game wasn't fun enough, they come right back at you with another one. Alright. Well, this time they're having more fun with their top deck. So, Ginger Brute. Ooh, we got a fling. Watch out, opponent. I'm coming for you. Alright, let's go grab a mountain, because we do need double red for Sunder Shaman, as well as Embercleave as well. I really hope that they go 3 1-drops here. So we can then Realm Cloak Giant. That would be pretty tasty. No, it might look probably not going to happen. Tis worth killing, though. So, yeah, let's get rid of that Chandra Spitfire. Spitfire triggers off of every Cavalcade trigger. So, this is going to be pretty huge, massive. Yeah, I kind of feel like this card is just unnecessarily useful for Cavalcade. Why did it have to be a +3? I would honestly be fine with that card if it was a +1. Electrostatic Field with Defender. Interesting, to say the least. What have we got now? 7 mana after the Beanstalk Giant. So we can start casting our Beanstalk Giant and then flinging them. That's going to be fun. So what we do is you just go Paradise Druid and Beanstalk Giant then. So thin the deck. Grab some more green, I guess. Don't think it really matters. Thin the deck some more. We don't have double white. Because we have it all in our non-basics. For the most part, I'm just going to go get more red. Paradise Druid, and I suppose we could actually hit the Tin Street Dodger with a Domri's Ambush. Means that any hasty 1/1s now kind of have to have extra evasion, otherwise our X2 is going to get there. And they can't remove it, of course, since it is hexproof. So, pretty good. So my Gingerbread Son, what are you doing? What are you doing in this deck? Why did you have to be in my least favorite deck? Only because it's just not entertaining. Why did you have to do me like that? I've seen you in a Boggles list with all the glitters. That's the kind of Shrek memery I can get behind. But this, you make me ashamed. Shame on you, Gingerbrute. Alright, we're at 7, so we're basically dead, because that's a Torbrand in hand. Let's not beat around the bush, it's a Torbrand. I could actually go maybe find a Realm Cloak Giant off of the Once Upon a Time. 7% chance of finding it over 5 different cards. The odds are reasonable. I could just die next turn is the problem if I don't. And I could die if you want to tap like that. Appreciate that game. I suppose actually I got my Paradise Druid though. Let's tap like that though, because we ain't silly. There we go. Alright. So, I guess we get in. See if they want to block. You might as well. Yeah, they want to call my bluff. That's fair. Because I've got this Realm Cloak Giant. Alright. No damage on board. Let's see if we can not die. Risk factor. Yeah, if I take that damage, I'm dead to Skewer the Critics, which they've already shown me they're running. So I'm going to have to decline that and give them all the action in the world. And maybe we can get there, I'm not sure. Scorch Spitter. Alright, well, it's giant time. Representing 16 points of damage if they don't block. Let's see if we can get there. Chandra Spitfire. The answer is probably not, because that's 2 triggers off the Scorch Spitter. Alright, that's cool. I like that. I like when my deck just makes a joke out of what my opponent's doing. That's pretty fun. Alright. 8 damage in. So we might get the fling kill here. If they want to set up a kill next turn, then perhaps they won't block. Or maybe they won't leave blockers behind. This looks like them setting up a light up the stage. So we'll have to see. If they risk factor me, I let them have it because they're left with 1 mana. And they can't 5 me with 1 mana. Looks like they just have it all anyway. Have you got a shock as well? Never didn't have it. Oh boy, we win. Alright, so we let that resolve. We decline because we don't want to take 4 damage. Oh, please don't tell me you got land and shock. Are you slow rolling me, bro? You slow rolling me? You slow rolling me, bro? You gonna get flung, bro? Woo, we flying, boys. We flying. 8 damage, bro. 8 damage. Alright, we did it. We beat Cavalcade again. Somehow. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Alright, well, let's do one more game, I suppose. Don't want to do this video too long, unfortunately, because it's hurting my voice. But let's go for a game. Alright, we're in, and I think this is a keepable hand. We have no green mana, but we do have Once Upon a Time, which it should get us green mana. And Bone Crusher Giant's pretty cool as a turn 2 play against aggro. So let's go see if we can get some green mana. We managed it, because we are amazingly good at being lucky on the odd occasion. Yes, amazingly good at being lucky on the odd occasion. Digest that for a moment. Alright, I'm not going to shot myself, although there is a good chance that I might want to actually use the Stomp on Bone Crusher Giant here, but if they play something like Paradise Druid, then it has literally no impact, and I'm glad that I made the decision that I did. Alright. Play Plains, I think we just passed the turn. We could play the Giant as a 4-3 and then do like Fires into Sunder Shaman, something like that. Not sure it's entirely necessary. I'm kind of thinking I might be able to get some value like that. So now they play a Vivian, but it has no targets, so the first tick on their Vivian does literally nothing. And then what we can do is this absolute flex of skill here. We can actually just go whoops and get rid of Vivian as well. Once Upon a Time, I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather have a land so we can enable Escape to the Wilds. Of course, Once Upon a Time does find me that, but next turn I already have Sunder Shaman plus Bone Crusher as my turn, so I'm not going to need the land next turn necessarily. Icon of Ancestry, eh? So we're a tribal deck? Elves or druids? Wolves. Never mind. Alright, so let's get down to Sunder Shaman, which can get rid of that Icon of Ancestry, and a Bone Crusher Giant. Play Sacred Foundry tapped and pass the turn. We've got a big hit coming in. Escape to the Wilds might be able to hit as a Realm Cloak Giant, which is a one-sided board wipe for us. So if they play any wolves to protect here, Tolsimir is a good one. Yeah. That does fight my stuff. And, well, you're kind of in a position now, though, where you have to block, otherwise you lose your icon. Do you want to lose your icon? They do. Okay, well, I'm going to take the turn. I'm going to save Escape to the Wilds for a point where I don't have any good action, which for now I think 2 Sunder Shamans is good enough action for me. Most wolves are going to be 3/3s or 4/4s, so I'm not afraid of anything killing my Shamans outside of Tribunals, Prison Realms. Things I don't expect my opponent to be running. But of course, having a Tolsimir around is pretty annoying. Just for the life gain alone is pretty useful. Ooh. So that's 10 points of damage. I think I'd rather go for an Escape from the Wilds, though. There's no hasty stuff. I could get Domri's Ambush. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do it now. Realm Cloak Giant's nice, but I like it as a closer. God, that was a bad hand. Alright, well. I guess I'm going to play my tap land. And we can only play one of these spells. I could get rid of Tolsimir and swing for 13. And then we've got lethal next turn. I think that's fine. Just ambush here. Night Pack Ambusher. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I did some sort of combat trick to remove their creatures first. Because now, nothing they do really matters. As long as I get to keep my Sunder Shamans around. Because I do destroy all non-giant creatures. Oh, okay, they're still kind of in the game. Get rid of a Sunder Shaman, but the other Sunder Shaman gets me back my Sunder Shaman. They're not going to get a wolf from the Night Pack Ambusher. Rude. Okay. There's some good top decks. That's for sure. And the swinging in. Alright, you got it, friend. You got it, friend. So we're now on 7/7s. I don't really need any mana anymore. I think I'm just going to go for a 7/7 and a 4/3. Again, setting up that turn where I can just destroy all non-giants and swing for lethal. They're going to need even more Prison Realms, which could happen, but is not going to happen. So let's just destroy all non-giants. Kills my Paradise Druid. I don't really care. I've still got lethal. And bye-bye, opponent. And that's your competitive advantage right there for playing good old giants. You have yourself a one-sided board wipe, if I do say so myself. Don't know why I went into that. I don't know. Bit of delirium, I suppose. Alright, well, I've got some packs to open. So let's open up some packs, because of course this video is a little bit short. And I do apologise for that. I want to come back in full force. But today is not the day. And yeah, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. So we played a little bit of a suboptimal fun deck for you guys, though. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We got a Gadwick, the Wizened, 3 and X for 3/3. Maybe cast a blue spell, tap a non-land permanent. I feel like there's something to do with this card. I'm just not sure it's good. You have to have that X be quite high before it's worthwhile on that alone. But it's nice having the second ability. And we got a Grumgully as well. Got plans for that boy. Oh, God. Outlaw's Merriment. I'm actually very happy to see that card. Is it just me? Somebody in the comment section let me know if it's the case, because I haven't looked at the most recent patch notes, but I can't help but feel like the mythic drops on this set are a little higher than normal, which is great, because honestly, all the good cards in Eldraine are actually mythic, so I'm happy that they're dropping a lot more, but I'm surprised that they're dropping as much as they are. But yeah, I got myself a play set of Merriments now, so we're going to be making a deck around that at some point in the future, so look forward to that. But today is not the day. Now I'm going to go back to not speaking, and hopefully by tomorrow my voice is all fine. I've kept saying that for the past few days, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse every time I've said it, so it's probably going to be the last time I say it. If I am gone for a few more days, don't worry. It's just me trying to get back to health again. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe as well for some more content in the future. Always hit that bell icon as well. Give you the good old notifications you need when I'm back from my long, painful holiday, I guess we could call it. It's the holiday I didn't want to take, but I was forced to anyway. But thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.